this is unprecedented. In Germany, they will reduce the consumption of meat to 3.6 kilograms every year, per year. They promote the consumption of synthetic meat and insects. The German Acura Clinic has revealed the federal government's plans to reduce meat consumption to 3.6 kilograms per year, with what implications this has on citizens' health. Such amounts were eaten by people after World War II in conditions of extreme poverty and impoverishment, with the known results for their development and their livelihood. In a Facebook post, the clinic's managing director, Dirk Schmitz, hit out at the German Nutrition Association, DGE, whose recommendations are to be incorporated into the nutritional strategy to be developed by Germany's Federal Ministry of Food and Agriculture, something which will subsequently take place in other European Union countries, as what happens in Germany is transmitted to Europe. According to Schmitz, DGE does not operate independently, rather it is a government-sponsored community. He said, in reality, this political group is concerned with the total control of the German diet. In short, it is an oppressively paternalistic institution. The organization in question sets a maximum meat consumption limit of 3.6 kilograms per year. This equates to about 10 grams a day. It's not the equivalent of a whole slice of ham, 15 grams. Or to put it another way, there would be only one sausage per month per citizen, according to the newspaper Bild. Schmitz assesses that this recommendation as follows. He said, for children and the elderly, this recommendation is tragic. He compares the recommendation with the economic shortage caused by the poverty brought by the blockade of Germany during the First World War. He said, we at Acura Clinic offer a special ketogenic diet program specifically for overweight patients with significant health and weight loss success. Due to the lack of carbohydrates, this is very meat-based, says a scientist who sees lethal effects if meat is reduced to the level suggested by the DGE. And he stresses, we will reject the DGE's recommendations, never implement them, and fight them in our association committees as unscientific and politically motivated, he stresses. What is the purpose of all this? Obviously, the solution to the problem will follow, which is what else? The production of the consumption of synthetic meat as well as insects. No longer an anecdote, this will be tomorrow's nutritional reality. Representatives of Prairie Cricket Farms, crickets, yes, Prairie Cricket Farms Company make small children eat crickets, giving not only bags but also instructions on how they can change their food choices naturally for the good of the environment and the Western way of life. In fact, the arguments used by some to convince us is that it is good to become insectivores are the following: high feed conversion efficiency of insects, less greenhouse gas emissions, less use of water and arable land, using insect-based bioconversion to reduce food waste. It's noted that the European Commission recently approved the consumption of crickets, worms, and locusts as food for European citizens in order to withstand the reduction in agricultural production caused by its sanctions from Russia. Things are very bad for humanity as extremist international circles that essentially control the planet, at least in the West, want to force people to eat the so-called synthetic meat that has been created in the laboratory, and already 90 companies are cultivating it. A development that until now only existed as a perspective in cinema films, but in the end it was about prescribed developments that had to be announced somehow in order to be more easily accepted by the social strata. This is from Pro News. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.